Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to check out this brand new 2025 Toyota RAV4. This is the XLE trim with all-wheel drive, and this is the gas-only RAV4 here in 25. The color here is midnight black metallic, black cloth interior. So we're going to go through this car, and for those of you who are expecting major redesign for the RAV4 in 2025, well, they're hitting a lot, and there's nothing different, so let's dig in. Front end of our RAV4 here in the midnight black metallic goes good with the black on the grille. We have a full spread of LED lighting up front, except for the turn signals, the standard Toyota badge in the middle of the grille. Same front end look as we had on the 24. Now, as we come around to our wheel and tire setup, we have a 17-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel in silver with the black and silver Toyota badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Dunlop Grand Trek PT20 all-season tires, 225 on the width, a 65 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. You can also get the RAV4 in front-wheel drive to save some cash. There is the midnight black metallic with the flat black around the wheel wells and the door sills. Moving on in closer, we're going to go color match side view mirror caps with LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handle, the fuel filler on the left side. Up top, we do have a roof spoiler coming off the top, a color matched roof, shark fin antenna, flat black on the crossbars, and a standard sunroof. Rear end of our RAV4, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass. And then in the back, as far as our lighting goes, looks like we're going to get some standard lighting in the back, Toyota badge in the middle, RAV4 on the left, XLE all-wheel drive on the right of the tailgate, down below flat black on the bumper with a functional dual exhaust. We are under the hood of this 25 RAV, and what are we looking at for a power plant? We have Toyota's 2.5-liter naturally aspirated inline four-cylinder engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 203 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 27 in the city, 33 on the highway, 29 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get to the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price for the 25 RAV4 XLE, gas only, $31,760. This vehicle has a bunch of options on it, which we'll go over when we check out the window sticker. Once we add those in and a destination and delivery charge of $1,395 from Toyota's Cambridge, Ontario, Canada assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $36,518. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on in. We're going to go hard black plastic all the way across the top and in here. And then we have a soft touch armrest, flat black on our switch gear, some brushed aluminum in and around the grab handle and the door handle, good sized door pocket. And then we have our standard 6-speaker audio system, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the floor mats in the rear of the RAV at this time. We do have a nice aluminum door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle. And then seating wise, we're going to go full power with lumbar for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger, black cloth with a simple insert design, nice soft bolstering, headrest a bit firm. Front passenger door panel, same as the driver, no change. Up top, we're going to have soft touch material, some brushed aluminum into the heat and air vent, some soft touch with the stitching. We do have an area to store your phone in here, but it is not rubberized, so things may slide around. Then down below, we have a nice large glove box. Infotainment system, we have Toyota's 8-inch infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in nav, but that's through a Google subscription service. We do have our music. We have Sirius XM as well as HD, AM, and FM radio stations. We can Bluetooth our phone. We can go to our vehicle settings, get our trip info, vehicle alerts. We can go to our general settings, set up our driver profile, Bluetooth our phone, set up our Wi-Fi hotspot if we want that, get over-the-air updates. Back to the beginning now. Moment of truth, reverse. We have a backup camera that takes up the whole screen with trajectory, fairly clear. So I do like that. Come to the back, we do have a volume knob right there. Down further, 4-way hazards, 2 heat and air vents, push button start, dual climate, so they got you set there. Traction control off, 2-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. Engine auto stop start on or off. Down below, we do have a 12-volt right there. And then it looks like this is an HDMI, and then we have an area to lie your phone, but again, it's not rubberized. Down further, here is the gear shift that's going to take you through this 8-speed automatic transmission, electric emergency brake, auto vehicle hold. Here are the drive modes, which we'll go through when we check out the dash. Another little area maybe for quarters right there. 2 cup holders. And then our RAV4 key fob is right here. Here we go. Lock, unlock, pop the tailgate panic button. Toyota RAV4 on the back. And then we do have a semi-soft armrest. Open it up. We have an area for storage and 2 USB-Cs. RAV4 steering wheel. We have a leather wrap wheel, black cross stitch, Toyota badge on the horn button with a bit of a trim ring to lift the wheel up, round bottom wheel. And I have enough room to get in and out at 5'11", but if you're going to be over 6 foot tall, it may be a little tight with the knees on the wheel. Hard to say. As we look at our switch gear, we're going to go with flat black telephone voice commands, controls for the digital portion of your dash over here. On the right side, you're going to go with your adaptive cruise, safety suite controls, modes for your infotainment system, seek for your music. On the left stalk, we're going to have our headlight controls, high beams, turn signals. On the right, front and rear wiper. Down here on the left, bright and dim the dash, adaptive high beams on or off, windshield wiper de-icer on or off, heated steering wheel on or off, and pop the tailgate. And way down below here, the right one is to pop the hood. The left one over here is to pop your fuel filler door, so don't mix them up. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then on the dash, we have that familiar analog digital combo. So you have your analog gauges for your tach, fuel level, and coolant temperature, and then you got that 7-inch digital display in the middle. So let's take a look at our drive modes. Right now we're in normal. We can go to eco and everything goes green. We can go to sport and things go red. We can go to snow, and then you just have a little green light that comes on and says snow right there on the left. And then we can go to mud and sand. And then we can go to rock and dirt. So they got a lot of different drive modes for you, and I think today we'll just sit in normal mode. And then you can also go through additional information. We have some submenus, and then you can go across to each section, and each one of these has some menus for you to check things out. There's your tire pressures in case you're looking for those. And then we can go back to the beginning. Overhead console, there's a spot for your sunglasses right there. If you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, the button that says door will be pushed in and left in. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door. Oops, there we go. Lighting dims out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. And now, the sun roof is just standard. We got a manual shade, and then you can just open the roof, one touch, goes back, and then one touch closed. And then you also have a tilt function where you can tilt up, tilt down, and then you can move the shade back with your hand. Rear view mirror, standard framed rear view mirror with manual dimming function. And then we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? No, but you do have an extension. Getting in the back seat of the RAV, but first the rear door panel, same action. It's all hard black plastic all around here with some brushed aluminum and then a soft armrest. I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's jump on in. Nice flat roof, so it's easy to get in at 5'11", no problem. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. I have cloth all the way down. No seat pocket behind the driver. We do have one behind the front passenger. And then in the back here, you have 2 heat and air vents and 2 USB-Cs for connectivity. And then the rear seats, same black cloth with the insert design, fairly soft for base seats. And then we have our center armrest, semi-soft, 2 cup holders. So overall, you got a lot of room in the back of a RAV4. Getting in the back of the RAV4 XLE all-wheel drive, you can pop the tailgate from the key fob or from the dash, or you can come to the back. And right underneath the Toyota badge, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now with the rear seats up, 37.6 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the RAV4. As we move on in, here are the floor mats that are still in the box. And then we have the RAV4 all-season cargo mat. And then underneath here, there's the tools and the spare. So thank you, Toyota, for the spare. On the right side, we got LED lighting as well as a 12 volt in case you need power back here. So they got you all set. And we have the removable tonneau cover if we want to keep that in or get rid of it. Now, get the rear seats down. You just have to reach forward and pull the lever and push them forward. Now, if your arms aren't long enough, you can do it from each door. There we go. Now, with the rear seats down and that tonneau cover out, we're looking at 69.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this RAV4. Window sticker, here we go, 25 RAV4. Made in Canada. There are the government safety ratings, fuel economy estimates, standard equipment. There are the options, the XLE convenience and the XLE weather package are on here with some other stuff. Total vehicle MSRP, $36,518. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this brand new 25 RAV XLE all-wheel drive in midnight black. And right off the bat, great visibility at all the glass because the vehicle hasn't changed. Everything looks good. Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 in this RAV4, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, LED headlights up front for safety. So they got it all. And if you let me know in the comments if you had on your bingo card no change for the RAV4 in 25, because I saw a lot of YouTube videos out there saying that Toyota was going to make this big change on the RAV4 for 25. Don't buy a 24, there's going to be big changes. And here it is. Here's the 25, not one change at all. Same vehicle as before. But you know what? It's really a good vehicle. Great stopping power. Obviously under load, this naturally aspirated 2.5 inline 4 gonna be a little noisy, but once it gets up to speed, you take your foot off the gas, it's gonna quiet down. You got a 8-speed automatic, uber reliable drivetrain in this RAV4 425. Obviously, it is the leader in the compact SUV segment by far. In 2023, 434,000 units sold. They're on pace to do that again in 24. And so when you talk about redesigning this, you got to be really careful if you're Toyota, because this is a sales juggernaut. And if you screw it up, you're going to be in big trouble. So not surprising, we're back with the same vehicle as in 24 here for the 25 model year, with eyes of looking at this redesign on the RAV4 hitting in the 26 model year. So that is what I hear from my contacts at Toyota, is that what we're going to see is a change for the 26 in the RAV4. But here in 25, it's the same. We have a little over an 18-foot turning radius in this RAV4. So it's going to get around no problem. And now, you know what? We'll stick it in the sports, see if we have anything else going on here. and we'll move it over to the left and shift manually. Let's try it out. And it gets down the road just fine. Do I feel much of a difference in sport mode and with shifting with the gear shift like I got a 6-speed? Not really. You know, it is just a very competent, reliable, practical compact SUV. And that's why people buy these like crazy. And that's why dealers stock so many of these. So, you let me know. Here at Shabby's Rides, we try not to get into speculation of what may be or what may not be as far as redesigns. That's why I grab cars when they hit dealer lots, so I know what I have. I know I don't have a pre-production car that will never make it into production. I know I got a production car that's for real, and that's why I waited to grab one of these, so I know there, and I can tell you no change for 25. Let me know if you like that or not. If you're in the market for a compact SUV, is the sales juggernaut RAV4 the one you would get? Are you going to still go with gas? Are you going to go hybrid? Or are you going to go plug-in? You let me know. Put it in the comments. Or are you going to go somewhere else with your hard-earned money? Put that in the comments as well. But I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2025 Toyota RAV4 XLE all-wheel drive in midnight black metallic for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.